Welcome. Here is a rundown of war in Ukraine. Ukraine believes Russia could make another attempt to seize Kyiv early next year. Ukraine is preparing for Russia to try again to invade from the north, maybe around the anniversary of its first, failed attempt to seize Kyiv last February, a top commander has said. President Vladimir Putin could even ultimately order millions of soldiers into the war as Russia's offensive falters in the face of fierce and enduring Ukrainian resistance, Major General Andrii Kovalchuk, one of Ukraine's most senior military officers, said. He said the Ukrainian armed forces would be ready, even to combat millions of Russians, but they would need ever more lethal support from Western allies, including potentially cluster munitions, a type of weapon that many countries, including the UK, have banned. Asked whether Russian forces will again try to invade Ukraine from the north, the east, and the south, maybe even on February 24, the anniversary of the start of the Kremlin's full-scale invasion last year, the commander said, "Yes, we foresee such options, such scenarios. We are preparing for it. We live with the thought that they will attack again. This is our task." He appeared particularly focused on the possibility of Russian troops again invading via Belarus on Ukraine's northern border, the route to target the capital. "We are considering a possible offensive from Belarus at the end of February, maybe later," Major General Kovalchuk said, speaking at an undisclosed location in southern Ukraine. Russia's first attempt to conquer Kyiv from the north ended in a humiliating failure. Ukraine's more motivated forces, backed with an initially limited flow of Western weapons, managed to beat back the poorly prepared and badly equipped invading troops within a matter of weeks. If Putin tried a second time, drawing on the remainder of some 300,000 troops he mobilized over the summer, Ukraine would be better prepared to fend them off, the general warned. And CIA director, Russians not serious about a real negotiation. CIA Director Bill Burns told PBS's Judy Woodruff in an interview that the agency does not currently see the seriousness on the part of the Russians required to end the war. "It's not our assessment that the Russians are serious at this point about a real negotiation," Burns said. Burns also said that he believes Russia's attacks against Ukraine's critical infrastructure will continue, but that the agency has observed a reduced tempo in the fighting between Ukraine and Russia's military as winter sets in. But there's nothing at all reduced about the tempo of Putin's increasingly brutal attacks against Ukrainian civilians and Ukrainian civilian infrastructure, Burns added.